by a vote of 5-4. Tynesha, you have been evicted by a vote of 7-2. Jess, you have been evicted. Please say your goodbyes.
And that is a look at last night's episode of Big Brother Canada, when not one, but two house guests were sent packing. And joining us now for their first live TV interview are Tynesha and Jess. Welcome to the morning show.
Thank you for having us.
Our pleasure.
Hi.
Hi, Jess. I'm going to begin with you. You went from being head of household this past week to being evicted in the double eviction last night. Is there anything you would have done differently?
No, I was in a very difficult place in that house. I was all alone. Alliances had formed very early. People offered me lifelines in that game, but I knew that there was a large group working together and they would have had each other's backs over mine any day. So I don't regret any decisions. I think you have to live with every decision you make in life.
All right, meantime, Tynesha, you went home because Jess put you on the block. Do you feel like Jess made a mistake?
I absolutely feel like Jess made a mistake. I truly feel like we could have had something good going with the siblings. And, you know, Summer, Betty, and I were very committed to the idea of that alliance moving forward. But I guess you'll never know now because Jess and I are both sitting on the outside.
Yeah. And Jess, Tynesha wasn't your intended target. What went wrong with your HOH?
Nothing actually went wrong. I don't know if people really got the full story. I never was included in the larger groups. It was very clear that Tynesha was a powerful, capable player. And as much as she wants to illustrate that the siblings could have been a thing, I also knew that she had a lot of other things on the go. So maybe there was an illustration that Moose and Herman were my targets. I would have loved if the week went that way and we could have seen how it played out. But after one of them was off, I knew that every other person that I put up, if it wasn't from the options of Betty, Summer, or Tynesha, that they would have gone home. So I had to make a big move. I took out a power player. If people want to see it a different way, that's fine.
Mm-hmm. And Tynesha, why do you think the house ultimately sent you home?
My game lied in Helena's hands. It came down to Helena's vote, and unfortunately, she felt as though I threw her way under the bus. The thing is that she also didn't get the full story, that I really was more so pitching for Gino as a backdoor and even Marty. Those were kind of options that just didn't really... It didn't work for Jess, I suppose, in that case, and she just didn't want to. Helena just didn't want to keep me, unfortunately, and it was really sad.
So, who are you both rooting for now?
I
am absolutely.
Sorry, go ahead, Tynesha.
Oh, still cutting me off, are we, huh, Jess? I think that for me, it's definitely Herman, honestly.
And Jess, for you?
I think Josh is playing a great game. I think he's got a clear path with absolutely anyone he wants to ride with. That vote flip on Kyle's HOH was very clear that he was loved by many people in that house, and I think he has far more options than any other player in that house. So that's my pick.
Okay. Well, since you've been cut off from the outside world, we wanted to play a little game with you. We're calling Ripped from the Headlines. We're going to give you the first story. You guys are going to work together. The first story we've ripped from the headlines. Drake set to executive produce and star in Degrassi revival.
True.
True, absolutely.
I wish it were. I really wish it were.
Yeah, can't y'all make that happen?
Well,
come on.
Isn't it? Once it's in writing, it has to happen
though.
now.
I would
When
love
you
to
see it up
see
there on the
that.
screen like that in the headlines, it seems like it's absolutely true. Yes. Okay, next one. Beyonce opens Oscars with live performance from a Compton tennis court. Is that true or false?
True.
False?
Our audio up. It's true.
Well,
It
you are going to get a
happened.
buzzer and a bell with two different answers. Yeah.
All right, and finally, our final headline. Amy Schumer misses Oscar hosting gig after getting stuck in LA traffic.
Seems plausible, doesn't it,
True?
Tanisha? Yeah.
I think we go with true. Oh my God!
She made it. She made it. It's very
we're not
plausible.
that great at playing games.
Hey, you guys have been in the Big Brother house, you know, understandably. You're not entirely caught up. But such a pleasure. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you, Carolyn and Jeff. Thank you.
For having us.
And don't forget.